Greetings, friends. I'm Leaflin, and I'm here today at the Rusty Lotus Dojo to share with you some of my very favorite breath medicine. So the practice that I want to share with you right now was taught to me by my very first yoga teacher, or one of my very first yoga teachers, Diane Wilson, in Portland, Oregon. And it's a variation of a Sitali breath. Sitali breath is a snake breath. It's a cooling breath. So we're going to do two versions. We're going to do a regular Sitali breath, and then we're going to do the version that was taught to me by my teacher, which I've taken to calling drinking in the nectar. So both of these breaths are really great breaths for cooling the entire body, and also particularly for the pineal gland. There's said to be a pineal gland cleanse, especially the second half of this practice, the drinking in the nectar. So if you're not sure what the pineal gland is, it's a gland that sits right at the center of your skull. So we've got the pituitary gland that sits just behind the brow. The pineal gland sits just behind that, the center of the skull. So the pituitary gland is the master gland that's in communication with all of the other glands in the endocrine system. The pineal gland is the gland that's in communication with the greater systems, the cosmos itself, cycles of light and dark. So whereas the pituitary gland is very much regulating the internal systems, pineal gland is keeping our small internal systems regulated with the mass grand system. So it's very much like a macro, micro kind of thing going on there. So part of what this breath can do psychologically is help us to understand that we're always in the flow with the greater picture, even when we don't feel like it. Our awareness can get blocked, but the fact of the matter is that we are always a part of a larger whole, and that if we can find the right perspective, that greater picture somehow makes sense. So the breath itself, you only do 3 rounds each time, so a little goes a long way. This is really potent medicine, so it's not one that you have to do for a very long time. So again, the first half is just a Sitali breath, a snake breath. So for this one, you are going to either just purse your lips, like so, or if you're able to, can you curl your tongue? Doesn't matter if you can't curl your tongue. Again, you can just make your mouth small, but you want the air to flow over the surface of your tongue. That's how it cools it off. So for Sitali pranayama, I'm just gonna simply, you can close the eyes if you like. I'm gonna exhale all the air out, and then either purse your lips or curl your tongue and inhale in through your curled tongue. Inhale all the way through to the top, and then you can just exhale out through the nose. Go ahead and try it again, inhaling deeply through your curled tongue. Feel that cooling energy fill your body. Hold for a moment. This time just exhale out through the mouth. We'll do it one more time. Go ahead and inhale through your curled tongue or pursed lips. Pause at the top, and then exhale either out through your nose or your mouth, whichever you prefer. Pause and rest. As you're ready, you can blink the eyes open, check in with how you feel. If that felt all right, we're going to move into the second part, the drinking in the nectar. So for this one, we're going to use a little pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. We're going to use our hands. I'm going to show you first so that you can see, and then I'll talk you through it another time so that you don't have to, so that you can do it looking at me one time. So you're going to take your hands, you're going to use your index finger to close the eyelids. Again, you don't have to do it yet, just watch me. You can use your middle fingers to close your nose. You're going to use your thumbs to close the little flaps of your ears. So you're going to keep that position through this breath. Another addition this time is we're going to curl the tongue or purse the lips, but we're going to tip the chin down towards the chest without slouching through the upper back, just a tip down of the chin. So keeping the eyes, the nose, and the ears closed. You're going to inhale through your curled tongue as you lift your head. So it looks like this. So as you lift your head, you're going to lift your head, tipping the head back. So you can imagine like you're drawing this fresh, clear white light energy up the spine, tipping it back to bathe your brain, again with your hands in place. And then the exhale is through the mouth, bringing your chin all the way back down towards your chest. We're going to repeat 3 times together, and then you're going to bring your chin back to level, or 3 times at your own pace, and then just bringing the head back to its level position. All right, so I'll talk you through it. So again, you can set yourself up in the position, bringing your index fingers to close your eyelids, your thumbs to close your ears, your middle fingers to close your nose. Tipping the chin down towards the chest, curl your tongue or purse your lips, and we're going to inhale, again, drinking energy all the way up the spine as you inhale at the top, allowing your head to slightly tip back, holding the breath there, bathing the brain. And then exhaling back down through your pursed lips, all the way back down, chin down towards the chest. And we'll repeat the process twice more. At the end of your 3rd round, you can release the hands down, bring your head back to its level position, skull back at neutral, balanced on the top vertebrae. And then here, just simply rest and receive, bringing awareness to the center of your skull. You can imagine the whole crown of your head open up towards the sky, like a satellite dish, open to receive. At the same time, feeling your sitting bones strongly connected to the earth. So just knowing that whatever information is coming in through the cosmos, that you can ground it here on this planet, in this body, may be helpful again to touch first finger to the thumb, a little grounding mudra, connecting the circuitry. Allowing yourself to be receptive. Again, perhaps just visualizing that white light, healing energy, funneling down through the crown into your body, grounding it here on this planet. Feel free to continue and sit and meditate if you like. And as you're ready, of course, you can open the eyes and come back to whatever room you're in. So thank you very much for sharing this practice with me. And just remember that if this is good medicine for you, if it works for you, know that you can use it anytime you have access to your body and your breath, you have access to this medicine. It is your birthright. So I hope it serves you well, and I hope you can be well in these wild times. Namaste.